What's up, guys? Something a little different today. Gonna do some commentary over this 20.2 attempt that I did at our Friday Night Lights. It was one heck of a workout. If you weren't sure what it was 20-minute AMRAP of 4 dumbbell thrusters, 50 pounds in each hand, 6 toes to bar, and 24 double unders. So I had a plan to go out trying to do it in EMOM as long as possible, without doing anything, without breaking anything up, right? Trying to do everything unbroken. And I got to the jump rope the first round, as you're gonna see, and it was like I didn't know how to do double unders. I don't usually do my double unders on the wood, so I'm not making excuses, but I don't know why I was so off on my tempo or my cadence. So I had a great judge. She was counting them out for me. She was letting me know when. And the guy next to me, I was using him as a pace. He's coming back from an injury, so he's sitting there about the same skill level as me, still definitely better than I am. But I'm just trying to pound through these dumbbell thrusters to get them done, because I knew that was what's gonna wear on me the most. And then you can see I'm playing with a couple of different tactics, trying to back up to the bar, trying to keep my mind off of the discomfort, trying to just go steadily through my toes bar. I wore my Noah Olson shirt, trying to channel some inner gymnastic skills and double under supremacy. Noah's always really good at these kind of workouts. I know that he's second fittest in the world, so a little bit different than me, but only by a little bit. But yeah, so round 2 here, going through my double unders, did them all unbroken, pretty stoked about it. Think, hey, I've got this now. I'm gonna lay out my rope, get ready for the next round. I'm a little bit ahead of Sebastian there, so go back. I don't need to face the front this time. Gonna swing the bells up and try and get right back to work, keeping my chest up so I can breathe, exhale at the top of every rep, and make sure that I'm getting that lockout so I don't have to do any unnecessary extra reps. Taking my time with transitions because, like I said, it's a 20-minute AMRAP, so I'm working for 20 minutes whether I move fast between or slow between each movement. It doesn't matter, I'm still working for 20 minutes. But yeah, coming to midway through round 3, I'm still feeling pretty good here. Coming up to the rope, I'm confident because of the last round. I'm just like, let's just get these 24 done and get back to the thing that I think is gonna mess me up. I've been working a lot on my double unders this year. Hit 100 for the first time this past year, and I don't know, it's just, I was really disappointed in my performance and not being able to string together 24 more than just a few times in my however many rounds I get. So my judges just told me I'm starting round 4. I still feel okay, I'm still checking the clock, I'm still on my time, I'm still doing it as an EMOM. Pick up the things, you can see I rocked to my toes on the first rep, wasn't set. That always messes with my breath, makes me hold my breath. Also, thank you to my wife for filming this. She walked around with a little camera, trying not to get in anybody's way, trying to make sure she kept me in frame. And I know that that's hard to do for 20 minutes, and especially because she doesn't like to hear herself cheering on camera. Yeah, that was something else. So, thank you, babe. You did a great job so far. So here we go, wrapping up round number 4, coming to the jump rope. If you look, you can see a little black piece of tape on my jump rope. My rope is a bare steel cable, and it started to like unwind, it started to fray the day before this workout was announced. And I don't have a spare bare steel cable, I only have a coated cable, which makes it heavier. And if you've ever gone from one to the other, you know there's a pretty good difference in the two, and you don't want to mess up any kind of rhythm that you've developed over the past training period, right? So you can see Sebastian's about a rep ahead of me now. He's got a much smoother cadence on these dumbbell thrusters. He's looking at me to see where I am. I'm constantly keeping an eye on him. It was really fun to work out next to him and have that kind of that race and have that kind of that pace bunny to chase after. So now he's opened that up. He's a few reps ahead of me. We're both pretty proficient at toes to bar. He's definitely got the edge there also. All 3 of these movements, he's got the edge on me. So he was just a good guy to chase and have in my heat for our Friday Night Lights. So he's picked up the rope, he started. I'm right behind him, I'm trying to get right into it. And I think I trip on like the 8th one on this one because I'm trying to go fast. Oh no. Oh, there it is. 18. 18, my judge said. So I got 18. And I'm not even counting. And every time she's getting to the end, she's saying 3, 4. And I'm always doing one more because I don't know if the one I did is 4, if the next one is 4, because double unders are so fast and it's so hard as a judge to keep up with what they're doing. So now he's 2 reps ahead of me on the thrusters. And by this time I've noticed that he's ahead of me. Pretty much accepted that I'm not with him anymore. I'm not in that same pace. I've noticed that I've slowed down, and I'm just trying to play my own game. I'm just like, hey, if it comes down to it where I can push, then I'll push. But 5 rounds into this, I'm really starting to feel it already. My toes to bar still look really good. I'm not bending my knees. I'm still getting that nice pike position, getting my toes up to the bar nice and easy, breathing through the movement, coming back to the double unders, taking a deep breath before I pick up the rope, trying to make sure that I'm just ready to go, thinking about what I need to do in order to execute 24 double unders really well. And of course I don't do it really well, so I get a little frustrated because this is what, the 5th or 6th round, and I've broken at least once on all but one round. So you can see, hands on the hips. I need to not get frustrated about it. So before I started, I told my judge I wasn't going to take my shirt off till round 10. So that's what that smile was about. She goes, "You're not at round 10 yet." And I was like, screw it. I can't do it. I think I'm starting 7. I'm starting 6 or 7 now, she said. I think that my thrusters still look really good. My ankles are still looking super comfy. I'm not rounding. I'm still getting the lockout pretty easy. It, of course, feels a lot harder than it looks. And then I need to cut down these transitions from the thruster to the toes to bar. That was where I took my longest breaks, because the thruster just moving weight for some reason, being somebody that's so skinny and so lean, I have such a hard time with thrusters and cycling barbells. So I've gotten so frustrated with the rope this time that I moved onto the rubber, because this is how I normally train. I'm normally on the rubber where I can't hear my rope, I can only feel it. And now I'm looking at my wrist strap, and of course that comes undone. So now I'm having to take time to put this away, and Sebastian is now done with his double unders. So I'm now a whole half of a round of double unders behind because I tripped. So now I'm frustrated. I'm trying to go fast, trying to get them done. I got like 2 more to go. Yeah. So you can see on my face that I'm pretty frustrated. I'm pretty confused. I don't understand why I'm not able to do double unders. Megan's telling me to breathe. I can't help but laugh because that's all I can think about is my breathing, because I'm trying not to get frustrated, trying to get these dumbbells straight up and down, up overhead. Right? I have a tendency to get tired and they start to go out like I'm doing the YMCA. So now I'm a whole segment behind Sebastian. I'm 6 reps behind now because he's just gotten off the double unders, which is, or not the double unders, the toes bar. But it's nice because now I have the whole pull-up bar to myself. Enjoy this great view. I hope that you can see my face the whole time through my legs. You never really get to see yourself doing toes to bar. And now I'm starting to get out of breath, right? I'm starting to realize that, hey, I can't hold on to this pace. I don't need to try and catch Sebastian, but I want to. So I keep trying to push double unders. I keep trying to push the toes to bar. Oh, look, I did another round unbroken. That's what, 2 out of like 18? Look at Seabass, good front rack. Gotta lock them elbows out, son. There it is. So I love this kettlebell swing action to get the bells up to my shoulders. It was a lot less work on my arms, which I knew my shoulders were gonna get worn out from doing the toes to bar, doing the thrusters, doing the double unders. So I was trying to save my grip and fatigue, keep the fatigue at a minimum. That time the dumbbell came down hard on my shoulder. I'm starting to get really tired with the thrusters. I think I'm around 8 or 9 right now. So definitely over halfway through the workout. starting to feel it. And you can see I'm starting to do a lot more of a kicking action with the toes to bar than a swinging action. Oh look, there's my wife's thumb. I wonder how much time is on the clock. It's right behind that pole. Yeah, so we just passed the 10-minute mark, so this must be around 9 or 10. Yeah. So that was round 9. I just heard someone say you're going into round 10. So this is where I take my first kneeling break. So this is a sign to me that I'm super tired. I don't ever kneel down in the middle of workouts unless I feel that I can't breathe. And this is how I limit myself from hyperventilating or from going into the next part of the workout too fast, right? I stop what I'm doing, I sit down for a second, keep my chest elevated, and breathe as best I can. But yeah, the way I slam down these dumbbells, I'm losing control on that. I'm fatigued, I'm just tired. I just told Sebastian to slow down. I didn't remember doing that. I told him to slow down so I could catch up. You can see he's got his hands on his head. That's his sign of fatigue. When he starts to get out of breath, that's how he controls it. So I know that I'm pushing him. I know that he's out of breath too, so that fires me up. That gets me to keep going, but look at me kneeling down. So kneeling down twice in one round, this is something I wanted to avoid. Right now I'm telling my judge, like, I'm toast. I feel like I went out too fast, even though I know that I didn't. I'm like frustrated from the double unders. Everything's just compounding in my head. I'm thinking about it too much. Oh, that trip right there, I whipped myself so hard in the back of the head that I thought I needed to stop. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna put my jump rope down. I don't even want to do anymore. I wonder if you'll be able to see the welt. I had a nice welt across my back. It'll show up later, I'm sure. Alright, so the judge just said I'm starting 11. Pay no mind to my Florida tattoo. That was something I got when I was young, dumb, and broke. Now I'm just broke. But I'm starting to lose my stable base in these thrusters. I can feel myself rocking onto my toes. My core is starting to break down from all the toes to bar. Look at Kelly getting some toes to bar in. So you can see I'm at least keeping my transition pace pretty steady unless I'm sitting down to rest. I'm trying to get right to the rope, pick it up, get my handles situated in my hand, and get to it. There you go, my hands start to drift out. Oh, another round unbroken, wow. I hate that I'm surprised by that. Alright, for some reason I'm chalking up for 4 dumbbell thrusters. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just exhausted. I've got over 6 minutes left to go. If you watch that left dumbbell, you can see it starting to fall off of my shoulder. I can't get it to stay up. I almost just slammed my hand in between those 2 dumbbells. Yeah, I'm telling Megan, I'm telling the camera, my forearm is spent. Like, trying to hold that dumbbell up on my shoulder, I can't squeeze it, I can't get it. There you go. Get some, come on. Go right to the jump rope. You're right behind Sebastian. He just picked up the rope. If you pick up the rope, you can get him. Come on. And he's gonna finish his double unders before I start. Yep, here we go. You ever get so tired in a workout when you're doing double unders that they actually get better as you get fatigued? Like, you're not thinking about it so much, you're just like, let's get it done, and then that's what happens. All right, so I'm going into 13. Sebastian's had a little rest, so he waits for me to come over. As soon as I get there, he picks up the dumbbells because he knows I'm gonna rest. So then as soon as he puts them down, I pick them up because I want to catch up to him. Sebastian's listening to my judge count to 4. As soon as she gets to 3, he starts heading to the bar because again, he knows I'm gonna rest after this. I'm gonna have to stop. Plus, he's using the bar. We had somebody get a little overheated here, so we had to use one person in the bar at a time, but it doesn't matter because I felt like I needed to chalk up again like 1 minute later. So I was trying to get Megan out of the way of my judge. All right. So back to toes to bar. They still look okay. Like my legs aren't as straight as they were, but I'm still making solid contact with the pull-up bar. You can see Sebastian, he's in his double unders again. I can't get my grip. I can't find the handles. I can't see straight. There's less than 4 minutes to go, so I should be able to get 2 more rounds, right? That's what I'm going for. I'm pretty sure I'm on 13. I want to get 14 and 15 completely done. You can see I'm using predominantly my right hand. My left forearm is shot. And for some reason, I'm not able to catch my breath on the double unders. Usually that's where I can catch my breath a little bit. My judge just told me I'm starting 14. Sebastian's finished his 4. He's trying to tell Megan he's coming to the pull-up bar. There you go. So you can see that left dumbbell is just flopping around. It has no stability. My wrist is totally shot. My forearm is shot. I can't get to it. I can't get it to lock out. I can't get it to hold anything. And I'm trying to catch up to Sebastian. I know there's only a couple minutes left. I know I don't have much time. Here we go. Come on. Push through these 6. So far I've done all the toes to bar unbroken, I've done all the thrusters unbroken. That was the goal, that was what I wanted to do. Now if I could just string together some double unders and cut down on these transitions, I can make it happen. Oh yeah, look at that welt, right across the middle of my back, right down the bottom of my ribs. Oh, that's good. What are you doing? Camera's jumping up and down with me. Oh, God. I miscounted. Oh, I have 1 more. Oh, that's the worst. I'm going to call that the kiss of death right there. Right. I've got just under 2 minutes. So the clock says 1:57, 1:54, 1:53. Yeah, there it is. So I've got to pick up these dumbbells and I've got to go. Right. I've got to get this whole round done and then start on the next round so I can at least say I got through 15. Right. And again, that dumbbell is just flopping around in my left hand. I'm like, I don't want to come back to these. These are dumb. There you go. It's time to get 6. And you can see Sebastian's picked up the pace too. He's up there picking up his rope already. My shoe came untied. You can't do double unders with an untied shoe. So between my wrist wrap coming undone and my shoelace coming untied, I don't know that would have saved me anything, but that's 2 distractions that I had that I wish that I didn't have to worry about when it came to jumping rope. Come on, stand up and go. You can already see the bruises from the dumbbells on my shoulders. So I was just letting it crash on that left side. I ended up having a huge softball-sized bruise on that shoulder. There you go. Come on, get back to the dumbbells. Come on. So it hurts. I'm looking. It says 24, I think. No, 34 seconds. So I'm waiting for it to say 30 seconds, give myself 5 seconds of rest, pick it up and go. Sebastian has already picked it up. He's already back on the double unders. So he's trying to get this round done. There you go. So I'm done with those dumbbells. I said, screw that. Let's get these done. That's the fastest transition I've had in 10 minutes. You can see in my face that it hurts. Everything hurts, and I'm dying. Oh, Doc, look, he fixed my rope for me. Thanks, Doc. I'm running over there. Oh, Tracy told me it didn't count. Tracy told me that one rep didn't count. I think it counted, Tracy. I think it counted. But yeah, now I'm gonna die. Now I'm gonna lay here and die. Yeah. So that was fun. Let me know if you like this kind of stuff, commentating on workouts that I do, kind of talking about how I'm feeling, what I'm seeing. It's kind of like reviewing game tape. It's just, I'm not a pro. But if you learned anything, let me know. See you in the next one. Later.